So every transformation journey, it comes with set of hurdles. And I'm sure that there are many, but if you really look at like what are the top three things which you would say that are challenging when you're looking at all this ongoing transformation?
A great question, and there's absolutely challenges in transforming, and so I would knock off three. One is our legacy footprint and legacy platforms. We're a bank, we have many old platforms that work very well, but they're just legacy, and they tend to be not as scalable as we would like. They tend to have high costs attached to them. When you want to put change on top of those platforms, it ends up being more expensive, and we're not very agile. So one of the obstacles for us is making sure that we don't just throw AI, for example, on top of these old legacy platforms. So in the days of digital, that often would happen. People would build a nice digital front end on top of a lot of old infrastructure and platforms. While you get the client experience, the costs end to end become quite high, and then you end up being kind of slow to actually be able to react to bigger changes. So, that obstacle and that challenge is there. What we're doing about it is we've been modernizing many parts of our platforms across the bank. We have some newer focus now, especially in the retail space, where we have some of the bigger legacy core banking platforms, which are painful and difficult to replace. But now with some of the newer AI capability to do legacy code migration, some of the newer offerings out in the marketplace, software platforms, we can actually think about replacing and upgrading some of these legacy environments. So that's one obstacle. It's expensive, it's complex, but you need to do it. The second challenge is around talent. So I think, two things I would mention there within that second challenge is, one is, we need to upskill and invest in our talent because of all the things that are changing around us. So leveraging AI and newer skills takes investing in our people. So, training them, being able to give them some new muscle to be able to leverage those tools and capabilities is really important. And then it's also attracting new talent. Right. So we want to be able to attract the best new talent to the bank and make sure that we give them a path to experience what we believe will be a great journey to give our clients the best product out there. And to do that as well, we want a diverse workforce. So we need to really make sure that we think about diversity in that footprint. It makes us stronger as a culture. And so that's the second challenge, is making sure that we focus on our talent. The third one is change management mindset. So many of us grew up in a world where change happened, as I said before in the first challenge, more in little chunks. And now what you're seeing is it's happening even more rapidly. And we end up in an environment where change management muscles are needed for our leaders and for our people. So they're not scared about what's happening around us, but they actually feel like we're supporting them, and they have those muscles to be able to adapt very quickly to the world around us. So I think, having, again, a focus on upgrading and modernizing our legacy infrastructure helps us to be more agile with AI and the newer capabilities. Second one is investing in our talent, and attracting new talent is a challenge, and we need to really, really stay on top of it. And the third one is making sure that we instill a change management culture and mindset across the bank so that we can actually be the best, client-oriented financial institution out there.